Hey, this is the Average Rye, and welcome to my adventures. As you can see, the the Bronco, top down, loaded up, and I'm going on an adventure. So, come on, let's see where I go. Design flaws of trying to camp with your bike on a Bronco, you can't freaking open the door. So let's see. Yep, it's not gonna work. Dang it. Well, that really complicates things. All right, well, I guess I'll be passing things over the top. So the good thing is I can still get to all my gear if I drop that seat, and just get it from the side, which still pain, but it works. Checking out the setup. It's a little messy, but I had to make do. My wood up there. Haven't gotten the fire started yet, but had to make some dinner. Got some noisy neighbors. Here's a little preview of my alcohol stove cooking. Got some quinoa with squash, onions, a little bit of wine, some mushrooms. Should be good. It's about ready to start simmering. I'm gonna put it in my little koozie and let it simmer for about 10-15 minutes. After this, it's gonna be good. Oh yeah. Alright, it's been sitting in the koozie for probably like 20 minutes. Let's see how it looks. A little warm. Still warm. Bug in my eye. Alright, this is the tricky part. Oh, that's hot. Oh, look at that. Oh. I don't think the quinoa cooked. Maybe it did. Maybe it did. Alright. That glare is a little something, but try to do a first bite here then. See how it tastes. Quinoa and all. Let's see. It is hot. Pretty good. I think the quinoa could cook a little longer, but the mushroom and onion and squash are like perfect. I think it's gonna be a good meal. Nothing like a nice meal next to a fire on a hot night. But hopefully I'll cool off tonight, and hopefully my neighbors will quieten down a little bit. They got like teenage girls on one side and drunken engineers on the other. So yeah, should be a fun night. Alright, so I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it's raining. It's raining pretty good. Luckily I got I don't have my tent. I mean, I have my tent set up. It's out there, but I got a nice little tarp here. And, well, you can't see it, but I got my fire going. hoping that it will last. This rain shouldn't last longer than hopefully like 10-20 minutes. But I'm dry right now. I got my glass of wine, and I'm feeling pretty fine. So it's a little warm. But hopefully it'll be all right. There was some thunder earlier, but shouldn't be too bad. We'll see. All right, it got pretty hard there for a second, but I think it's settling down. Yeah, there's some mist that's flying in, but for the most part, I'm pretty dry. My fire is, whew. There's some spark still there, so that's salvageable if it cuts out pretty quick. I got some more wood under a tarp on the ground over there, so and it just start picking up again. So we'll see. Like I said, there's no thunder or lightning right now, so that's the most dangerous part right now. Because I'm sitting on a metal seat right now, so start thunder and lightning. Hopefully, how many people got struck by lightning? So, but the fire's starting to stoke. The wind picked up, and it's starting to look good. So I think I just shoved as much small wood as I could on the fire. Hope to shield the water from just pouring in, and so. As long as that heat stays there, it'll continue to build and dry out that wood. And if the rain stops soon, I should be able to just. Hey, look, it's picking up. I wish I could show you. I don't know if he'll pick it up. Let's see. Oh, look at that! Yes, that is awesome. Look at that fire. It is pouring down rain. I still got fire. Tell me that's not awesome. I mean, look at that. It's even got bigger, and it's even raining harder. Look at that. You don't hear that? You gotta be able to hear that. It is raining so hard right now. My neighbor's fire went out. They are all kind of screaming like little girls. I mean, no offense to them. They are a bunch of little girls. It's actually an all-female Boy Scout troop, if you can imagine. So, time's changing. Look at that. Look at that rain. Can you see the rain dripping? I mean, I've got it to where my shoulders are dry. When the wind blows just right, I can feel it. But for the most part, staying dry. That's all that matters. Successful shelter. Even my legs are dry, I think. So, as long as the electronics are dry, that's all that matters, right? Good time. This is what camping's all about right here. Adventuring. Nothing like looking at a fire during the rain. I mean, look at that fire. If your fire doesn't look like that when it's not raining, something's wrong. But when your fire looks like that when it's raining, yeah, you know how to build fires. Look at that. I mean, I'm gonna be quiet just so you can hear the rain. Yeah, you gotta hear that. It is raining, and I got a fire, and it's been raining for like probably 20 minutes now. Maybe not 20 minutes, about 10 minutes now. 20 minutes sounds better. We'll go with that. Okay. So I probably should have lowered corners a little bit. I didn't anticipate rain and wind. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't anticipate wind. Look at that. There you go. Look at that. So that's ripping. It's blowing all over my legs. And my shoes, they look kind of wet. Luckily, I got wool socks on, so they're not super wet. But that ground is saturated, man. Welcome to Alabama. But look at that fire. Look how you see how wet that is, and look at that fire. Look at it. God. Okay, neighbor's fire's still going. I thought it went out. I just couldn't see it because the tarp was in the way. But yeah. That's how hard it's raining. Still got a fire. Hell stay. So, hey, I'm still sitting here under my rain shelter. I was hanging out with my neighbors next door. We were shooting the shit. We were talking about, you know, contractor stuff, and we were having a good time. They're a bunch of good guys. There's some young folks over there. Maybe drinking a little too much, but hey, I'm not the one to judge. You know, having a little bit of wine myself, but I'm pretty dry. My fire's all but dead, but their fire over there was phenomenal. It was, you know, 100%. They had it going on, even with that rain. They were going on, man. They got a solid base. I didn't quite get the solid base before it started raining, but it's good to go. And so I just climbed on my tent, and man, even though it's been just a day, it stinks. Whew, man, I tell you what, rain destroys everything. Man, it just stinks. So, yeah, just closed my tent up, got my shoes off, and well, I'm about to go to bed. So, hey, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I got a one-man tent, so it's not much room to spare. So, hope you'll have a good night. I definitely will have a good night. It rained earlier, so temperature is about to drop. And I'm looking forward to it because I like the cold. So, have a good night.